my name is Pauletta. You have logged on with www.dryboneconnection.com. You're now here with us with Daughters of the Nile Speak. I would also like to be able to let you know that you can log on and find out so many different exciting things that we have to offer you. Not only just your history, not only just information that's hidden from us, but also you can purchase different things. You can purchase books to further your kids' education. You can purchase tapes. Just log on and see all the great exciting things that we have for you that we offer you for just tuning in on Drive On. And we thank you for watching. And today we're here, me and my sister.
Hi.
My sister E.
Hi, my name is Elaine.
Oh boy. Yeah, we're here today to speak with you guys. Last time we aired, we talked about how the distance between our men and our black women together. What's the problem? Why do we have these issues between our families? And that, you know, we want to be able to come down to the solution to all that problem. So today our topic is going to be about that. We're going to continue it today. And Elaine, basically, you know, we always talking about these different things. We always talking about how, you know, why are our families so distant? Why are our families the way that they are? And we talked about also how it was bred in us in culture, how we was raised to believe a lie and to actually have us to be, you know, our men and women being bred like beasts in the field. So that same mentality we talked about crossed over until now, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, what do you pretty much feel about, you know, what's going on today in our society with our black men and women being so distant, even though they both desire love. We all desire love, yes. but somehow we're missing it. We're missing it. So what do you feel about it?
Well, I believe that this world system, as we talked about, was never set up or designed for us to ever have a family.
Right.
And when the family structure is, you know, torn apart, this is where they come in and destroy us, basically. And when the woman is not in her place, the man is not in her place, the children are out of place. And this cycle continues to give the powers to be the powers to rule over us and to continue to oppress us. Mm-hmm. So being that we are out of order altogether, mm-hmm. and we don't know, and a man doesn't know how to respect, and a woman now has lost her mind completely.
Yeah, lost her respect.
Lost her dignity for the family, and don't even want to be mothers. It continues the vicious cycle.
I wrote in a poem once that to love, the system has caused us to love, caused us to feel the way about our husbands and our children, that it's a debt that we owe, instead of it being just a flow of love, a constant flow of love. And, you know, I think that, you know, when a man and a woman could come together and really explore things about each other. A lot of times we have so many different secrets and stuff, and those secrets that, you know, will pretty much find you out. I think that holds the family hostage when the father has secrets from the mother, and the mother has secrets from the father. Then, you know, like we said before, that there's no honesty with the children, right? Because they don't see it with the parents or whatever. But I think that also, you know, to change the subject a little bit, you know, we have less men in this world, right. Less black men in this world. Most of our black men have died early. A lot of them died early in gangs, wars, and you know, just street situations because of how the system oppressed our men, you know. So,
yeah, well, that's part of the plan too, self-destruction. Mm-hmm. And a lot of people, they feel all right because it's just another black man dying. But if your black man is dying, we're dying.
Yes.
You know, because that's our seed.
That's it.
And this has been the way it's been happening from the beginning.
Right.
Until we recognize the importance of that black man. Mm-hmm. You know, right now he's always been, we have the power as women. Mm-hmm. You know, when we get back to our story,
yes.
As we learn about how we were, and they never want to talk about it. You're not going to learn about this in school, mm-hmm. and you're not going to learn that. You know, you really have to go and research, and put yourself in a position to know who you were and who we were, right. and who we are, right. to continue. And as we learn more about ourselves, I think the black woman's responsibility mm-hmm. is to to uplift that black man.
Yes.
And value
Yes.
that black child. And we won't be having as many abortions, you know,
Yes.
not to touch on that subject, but we don't know the value of our power
Right.
in this place, in this universe.
Yes, and I think that plays a big part is what you're saying is, and most women, they basically lose their self-esteem. A lot of times they lose themselves in our families and our men. And I don't think it was ever meant to be that way. I think that the family was meant to explore one another and share, you know, beautiful things, memories and,
Right.
and moments together that you know, could always cherish for a lifetime, you know. And then when, you know, time, this way the system is now, the time is passing so fast. Even, you know, I say a lot of times that a week consists of 3 days now.
Right.
And then, you know, you try to fit all of that into a relationship with working and all of that, and then with the kids going to school and you know, trying to prepare for all of that stuff, whatever. You really don't have time for families to share value. You know, I think we have to get back to the value of the basic foundation of the family role, you know, especially when it comes to black people. It's time for our black people to rise up and just take back the things that were stolen from us. Take back our families.
Starting with the family and working through the communities. Because if we don't, I mean, we're doomed. People laugh at it. They think that everything is okay if they have a nice job, but the same person who has the high, you know, the PhD nice job, their families are in fragments. They're carrying the same scars because these scars are embedded in our DNA.
So what you're saying that regardless if you're a rich black or a broke black, we basically the same when it comes down to, you know, this world system. You're just black. And I feel that a lot of times, you know, the way that they designed it, they wanted us to basically forget our history. They wanted us to say, and it got so embedded in us until even, you know, basically our black people will tell you, forget your past, don't worry about it, you can't move on into your future until you forget your past. But that's not necessarily so, because you always have to be reminded how our foreparents, you know, died, struggled, buried, burned, you know what I'm saying, lynched, and in such terrible ways that it has damaged the black family forever. It's like we have a scar that we keep trying to put a band-aid on it, but the scar is so deep until you have to, it's oozing, and you have to be able to heal that scar from the core of the, you know, the very core in the center of that scar in order for it to heal and get the layers of skin back on top, just like dry bone connectors. You know what I'm saying? And how, oh man, can these bones live? Can these bones live again? Yes, these bones can live again. Basically, once you get the meat on the bones, the blood flowing through the bones, and anytime the blood flow is functioning, you know what I'm saying? So I believe that our families, our black families, could one day come together again and understand the value and appreciate our ancestors, the ancient ancestors, you know, because I believe that the dead is crying out from the grave, basically trying to get us to realize that we are a people, we are a nation that was brought here from another nation, that, you know, we lost our identity. So how do we get back to our identity? First, we got to start loving on each other. We got to start caring about each other. Stop looking at the almighty dollar, the dollar that has divided us as a family for so long. Because I see families, you know, like trying to kill each other just because of money, you know. And I think that love, you know, it'll take you there. It'll regrow, you know, those things which was chopped down, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. But I just think that if we continue on pressing, and that's why we're here right now, you know, doing Drop On, because there was no other way that I feel like I can help. You know, I could get another mic in my hand, or I could start preaching and doing the evangelist thing or whatever. But I just feel like that was good, but it wasn't good enough, because it was kind of like part of the truth, but not the full story. So in order for me to be able to be an evangelist and to be able to speak to God's people, you know, and pretty much I stepped back also, because once you find out all of this history that's lost, then it don't really fit into what we were taught when it came down to the function of the church. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people don't know that the headquarters of the Baptist, is led by the Ku Klux Klan, and most Baptist churches, they pay big money just to stay inside the Baptist congregation. You feel me?
Yeah.
So, you know, hey, I just think that knowledge is power.
Yes, it is.
And when you find out more knowledge about who you are as a people, which they don't want you to know, the knowledge about who you are.
That's
because
power
that's
right there. It will set you free. And if we don't get free as a people, you know, we will be eliminated.